This is cool. Oh. This works now. Okay. Okay, that rotates me. And this... This does what? Huh. And this does... This moves me forward. Ooh. Cool. Oh, I saw a circle. Like a red circle in the water. Oh. What does this thing do? This one rotates me, obviously. Ah, I see. Okay. And this changes the lane to the right, so I can go right now, right? Yeah, okay. And this is the other weird bubble from earlier. Okay. Cool. Funky. Okay, well I don't need to go here just yet, so I'm just gonna explore a bit more. I'm gonna go to the left with the other exit. So right now it shouldn't matter, right? I can just go straight. The effect is so strange. There you go. Keep going, keep going. Guess I have to press it again. Here we go. Where will this take me? Okay. Well, let's see. Ah, this takes me to this thing. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I can't go. Oh, I can't go out. What? I can't. Oh, I can exit. Huh? Oh. Oh, I thought I could. I guess not. Maybe I have to like rotate it first. I might have to rotate and then exit. Maybe? Is that it? No? Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can go further. Can I? Is there any way to go further? Oh, there is. Ah. Oh, wow. Oh, right, left again. Let's just go right. See where it takes me. It's another bubble. Looks like it, yeah. Oh no. Oh yes it is, okay. How curious. And can I exit now? I can. Now I'm just directly under it. Oh. Oh, okay. So I was here, but then I couldn't exit for some reason. Interesting. This is where I was earlier, and then this is where I started? No way. Oh. Oh, this is just where I started again. Oh. It is, right? Yeah, oh. Okay. Huh. I went a big circle. Okay. I'll do this one a bit later, because I haven't read the backstory and I would like to do that before I continue exploring this, but okay, good. I have gotten some information about stuff. Let's leave this place for now and come back later. Well, you know what? I should go to a safe place. Let's go where the thing is. Hold on. The train. I feel safe here. There you go. This is good. Alright, let's read the book. Let me go all the way to the beginning. Uh-huh. Alright. 87,610. Is that the year? Yeah, it looks like a day. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. 16. Okay. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation, and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. 18. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. He did mention and missed that Catherine is held hostage somewhere. I guess in Riven. Anyway, the past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I'm afraid that... No, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. Yeah, okay. 19. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So his father created Riven, I guess? So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. Right, yeah, okay. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. Okay. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders off if he's still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he's still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dani civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and will continue to do so, were he to once again be free of his confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. Interesting. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years, because no one has been able to leave that age. The last linking book out of Riven has been lost in the Star Fissure upon my return to Mist. So Gen is like the evil villain. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. Is his father Gen? Or however you pronounce this. Anyway. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dani, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. So his father is a bad guy. So this is his father then, I guess. In effect, that is what we achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. A few days later, I think I have the solution. Why did it not occur to me sooner? I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Yeah, he used prison books for his sons. Might not be the same though. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Dani, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with a little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped, and the first person displaced back into the world. That's basically what happens. Yeah, okay. I see. Happens to the end of Mist with the suns. Okay. I like it. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Dani? Ooh, okay. Next month. Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me. However, tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I had realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. Okay, one day later. I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent, unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. 2 days. With every passing moment, I gain a clear picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded, but it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is underwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that, at best, I can only strive to delay it now, and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. A few more days. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost missed linking book and has freed me from this prison. This is me then, I guess. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may not be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine has given me renewed hope. This is me. Okay. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven, and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless, by measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns. I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can only be one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So he wants to use the linking book I'm carrying as a prison to actually imprison him for good, instead of imprisoning him in Riven itself. Because Riven is a place with people and stuff. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright. I'm thinking, should I go back? Or maybe explore here a bit more? I wanted to maybe do a bit more of the water thing. I mean, I might have maybe missed something. I wanted to just try. Hold on. Let's just try a tiny bit more of the water submarine thing. Where was that again? Let me see. This was something else, I think. This was the weird room down here, right? Right. Yeah, with a weird statue. And this is where it came from, right? Yeah, okay. And then to the right was another weird passage. Yeah, it's just the other circle around. Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. This is a very confusing area. Get lost really easily. So here is this where I left earlier? No. So where's the submarine now? Is it on that side? I think it is. How do I get there again? Gotten so lost. This was this place, right? Okay, yeah. With the baby screaming. Yep. Okay. How? Right. That's the submarine. Was it from? How do I get there again? Ah, was it down here? Yeah, it was from this place to the right. Yeah, I remember now. Hello. Sorry to scare you guys. It'd be really nice to see him up close at some point. That'd be cool. Okay. You see, there is something shining here. Is that just the weird? No, okay, it's nothing. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go here. There you go. Ah, yes, exactly. Okay, good. And then it was down here. No? Where was it again? Here it was. There you go. Okay. I mean, let's go to the right. We can try. Sure. So this is... which way am I facing? Ah, okay. Well, yeah. Just go this way. See where I end up. Just curious. Ah, I can go... if I turn around, I can go left. That might actually be interesting. Hold on. If I rotate around... there you go. You can try going left here. See where that takes me. And I want to try and go to where that weird lever on the ground is. Maybe they'll do something if I go there. Did I already go there? I might have already gone there. Okay, where does this put me? Where am I now? There's no... ah, okay. Do I have to rotate to be able to go here? To the ladder? Maybe. Can I now exit? I just wonder why I couldn't exit like earlier on the other place. Yeah, why can't I can't exit? That's weird. Well, let me see. What if I continue going from here? Does anything happen? Yeah, nothing happens. Weird. I would think I'll be able to exit from here, but it doesn't seem like it. Huh? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you would think I could exit, but for some reason I cannot. It's cool that I can look around though. Strange. Okay. Well, alright. Let's go. I mean, going down now, I'll just go right. So let's go right this time. Well, I'll stop for the turn again. Let's go into the water. Go. And then here, go right. It should take me to that weird structure again, right? Just a bit confused on why I can't exit with those ladders. Maybe something I'm missing. This takes me to the weird structure again, or where does this take me? Oh no, just in the middle of the water? Or... Where does this take me? Let's see. Oh! Oh, it does? Okay. Huh. Oh. Oh, where's this? I like these weird holes. There's a bunch of little holes here. That's so strange. But yeah, I can't exit here for some reason. Why is that? Oh, okay. New place. Good that I checked. Oh. Huh. Do they all have to be down, or? Those symbols I had earlier, I took pictures of. Are there numbers or something? One is like a K, one is like a D. And one is something completely different. I mean, I flipped them all down. I want to see if they did. So I can look over the the lake here. That must be a reason for that. So this one's still open. Let me just flip them all up. See what that does, if that changes anything. See? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Did that change anything? Wait, did that one move just now? Maybe I'm imagining it. Hold on. Let me just try this, see if I see any difference. Okay. Like I might be reaching. Like that's something I just don't know. It's in the middle now, so let me just try putting them all down, see if that does anything. Yeah. Yeah, this thing was in the middle of it. That's weird. Hold on. Let me just try one at a time, see if that... No? Okay. Let me try. Oh, it extends the platforms. From what it looks like. This one, look, it's also extended now. So moving the switch up extends it. So if I put these down, the one at the thing is still extended. Ah, okay. So I should just put them all up, or? I mean, I guess. Just do them like this. I mean, and then it means I can go to this one now. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Or I could go to the one where I came from just now, because... I mean, I'm more curious about that weird platform, but... Let's see. We're getting somewhere. Slowly. Okay, let's go forwards. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, Ah, okay, I see. So... Right, so here... To the left is where I came from earlier, right? So let's go there. To the right is just where I started earlier, yeah. So let's go left. And then if I turn around again, behind me basically to the right, or if I turn around would be left, that's then the weird structure, maybe? Although I'm getting a tiny bit lost again. Let's see. So now this should be extended, right? And I can exit. From what I understand, maybe? Maybe I got this wrong. Let's see. And yes, okay, there you go. Okay. So this, oh. Okay. A house.